Today we're trying a President's Choice meal kit, chicken pad thai to be exact. I got this from Loblaws. It costs about $6 because I guess they do like reduced prices on certain days of the week. We'll talk about that later. Now, after you get the meal kit open, which clearly I was struggling with, maybe have a friend to help you if you're like me, a bit clumsy.
Struggle bus.
You get the instructions, and then all the food comes in the actual box. In this box, we've got a 50% off card, the vegetable mix, some cilantro, pad thai sauce, rice noodles, and chicken. The instructions for this was very like bare bones in the sense that we had to wash the vegetables and cut up the cilantro. Now, we didn't use most of it because, again, my sister hates cilantro, but I love it. So I only used like maybe a quarter of the yield that was given. After that was done came the cooking part. Honestly, this meal came together super quick. It was just a matter of throwing in the chicken, getting it brown a little bit, and then tossing in the vegetables and the pad thai sauce. It went by so quickly. This was supposed to be a 15-minute process, and that was very true to form. I think we actually took less than that. So everything's already pre-cut for you. The only thing we really didn't like was the fact that the onions were so big. Now, we actually like the taste of purple onions when they're cut up in small pieces, but they were just a bit too big for this dish. We also noticed that on the box, there's a lot of broccoli in the dish. This one had like maybe 2 small pieces. So that was really disappointing. We also liked that the chicken bits were already pre-seasoned. Typically, we prefer to wash our chicken and put our own seasoning on it. That way it really absorbs the flavor. We couldn't do that in this situation, otherwise it would wash out all the flavor that was already originally added to the chicken. I think I could have done with like a little bit more salt and pepper, but otherwise it was an okay flavor. So after adding in that pad thai sauce, we just let the chicken cook for a little bit more just to make sure it was completely cooked. Now, since I was really tired that day, I just didn't really notice that the noodles were already pretty much cooked. So I definitely left them in the pot for a bit too long, hence why they broke up into such tiny pieces. So this is just a mental note that they really do not need to spend that much time in the pot. Just stir them around enough so they can get coated in the sauce and take it off the heat right away. Like I mentioned before, at Loblaws, it looks like they reduced the prices from their kits on certain days of the week. I guess if they have like overstock or something. So we ended up spending only $6, but I think it was supposed to be a $12 meal. I particularly like this dish because it didn't really taste like restaurant quality. It tasted more homemade, which is something that I kind of prefer. And especially since it was such an easy dish to make, I feel like you can't really beat it, especially with 50% off price. My sister and I have decided that we are going to try another one of these meal kits again, but probably only if they have a 50% off deal. So we'll be camping out. Honestly, we shop at Loblaws so much that we're probably going to end up buying another meal kit in the next couple of days. We'll see. So after a light sprinkling of cilantro, I say light, but it's pretty heavy-handed. Anyway, this is the final result. What do you think? As usual, if you'd like to follow my food adventures, you can go ahead on Instagram and follow me at ohmystrugglemeal. Thanks for watching!